What is going on, YouTube? Bluff City here with another news story. Now, just imagine for those of you who have you have Airbnbs that you use to make money. You have extra property. You got it like that to rent out, some property to make some little extra cash on the side. People do it all the time. But imagine if you have one particular guest that likes to use furniture as her toilet for some strange reason I cannot fathom. Well, that's this woman right here, as you see her in her blue jumpsuit. A woman accused of urinating on an Airbnb furniture. And this is out of Pensacola, Florida. This woman faces a new charge for urinating on furniture, causing $17,000 worth of damage. $17,000 just for her releasing her bodily waste just all on other people's furniture. And for what reason, I do not know. But before we get into this news story, make sure you guys get this video a like, share with everyone you know, hype the video if you can hype the video. I'd really appreciate that because I promise you this, you do not want to miss another video. Here we go.
A Pensacola woman accused of urinating on Airbnb property is back in jail tonight as more rental property owners are coming forward saying they are victims. Nicolette Keogh is accused of taking videos of herself urinating on furniture, appliances.
Wait, hold up. She recorded herself doing this shit? Hold up. A blue coral chair, $500. King size Spartan copper mattress, $4,000. Twin mattress, $2,900. Leather sofa, $5,195. A sleeper sofa, $4,800. A total of $17,395. Because she wants to record herself peeing on stuff and post it to the internet or something. That's nasty work right there.
But not this time.
Keogh's bond was revoked because of a previous battery charge. That was learned in court today. Pensacola police say more charges could be coming if more homeowners come forward. Nicolette Keogh's story has gone viral across the world.
This is a different one, yeah.
Pensacola police officer Mike Wood says they arrested Keogh again on Wednesday after another homeowner came forward.
She's smiling in both mugshots. You know this broad is crazy. Oh my goodness. You know that you know someone's nuts if they smile in that mugshot. They are not ashamed. She is not ashamed of what she did, and she will do it again and again and again.
Keogh was first arrested in March after a homeowner claims she filmed herself urinating on the furniture inside two Pensacola Airbnbs. Police claim she caused more than $5,000 in damage. This time, the arrest report states she urinated on a leather sofa, multiple luxury mattresses, and a chair at a different rental on Riddick Street. The homeowner told police the damage was $17,395. If you put all the reported crimes together, police say Keogh's urine caused $22,750 in damage.
This has been going on for several months, involving several different properties. And with this latest arrest, there's one more, and we do believe that there's going to be more than that.
Keogh appeared in the Escambia County video court to face charges of criminal mischief and felony property damage. She's being held in jail without bond. Pensacola police say social media companies should not allow users to profit off of actions like this.
Social media platforms, even adult sites, have rules. And if they had a rule that something like this was not permitted, that would help a lot, because then people are not able to make money doing this type of thing, and hopefully that would put a stop to this. But right now, some of these sites are permitting this sort of thing, and these people are making money, and that's the problem.
The judge ordered Keogh to not use social media and not contact the victims in this case. She is due back in court on June 9th, where the state attorney says they will discuss her bond. In the studio, Brent Carney, WEER News.
Okay, she currently has no bond, but so she'll probably at some point, get one. I mean, this is a crime, but it's not, violent or anything like that. So chances are she won't do any prison time. I don't think she'll do any prison time just for peeing on some furniture. She'll probably do if anything, I think she'll do maybe a few weeks, maybe a couple of months in jail. Maybe. I'm just speculating here. I really don't know. I'm not a legal expert. I don't know what the penalty is in Florida for peeing on other people's furniture in their Airbnbs, but so apparently she was doing that to make some extra cash on, social media sites that we had some sick perverted dudes that wanted to see her uh pee on things, and that's their so-called fetish, I guess. I mean, she has. I mean, I'm sure. Let me go back to her mugshot. Now, this is her barefaced, no makeup, so you can imagine what she looks like dolled up. So yeah, I think a lot of guys will find her attractive. She's not. She's not ugly or anything like that. However, like her being into the in this so-called business of doing gross fetish videos like this. Apparently, she was probably making good money doing so because she found her audience of disgusting, lonely dudes that were willing to pay her to piss on random objects in other people's homes and then, just act like nothing happened, I guess. And like I said in the video, she's done this multiple times. I can just imagine you go in there, and then your entire Airbnb just smells like piss. And you're like, yo, what the hell, man? There's literally a toilet right over there. And you're gonna use the furniture to piss on and leave them nasty piss stains. Ugh. Like at that point, you could just get like rent one of those carpet cleaners at like Home Depot or something, or at your local grocery store, and then just extract it out. But then again, you're gonna look at that and be like, nah. They would much rather just replace all that shit, replace all that furniture, and then you're gonna have to deep clean that whole area to really get rid of that smell, because like the smell of urine is quite strong, very 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 strong, and have that lingering around in your place is not the business. Especially if you want people to rent out your place so you can make some extra money on the side, for people who want to come to town, and they don't want to necessarily rent a hotel. They want something more home like instead of just a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's of course these people who own these Airbnbs, they're going to be pissed about this, and they're definitely going to end up spending a lot of money replacing all that stuff this woman decided to use as her toilet, and then she has the nerve to smile in her mugshot, which I mean, hey, she's nuts, absolutely nuts. Let's take a look at some of these comments before we get out of here. We are living in the dumbest timeline. Exhausting. Yeah. What a disgusting human. What the F is wrong with people? Not just her, but the gross people who pay her for the content. Yeah, it's not all her fault. She's being enabled by a lot of guys and maybe some girls out there too that are into what she is, putting out there. And if there was no market for her to, cater to, then she wouldn't do this at all. So it's not all on her. A proud moment for her parents. After that, I'll be like, man, I don't even know who this is. She's no daughter of mine. It is. Hey, blame her and the Sims who support her. Absolutely, give that a like. That pisses me off. Oh my god. Parents are proud of her. She was just marking her territory. Oh, she marked her territory all right, and it led her to getting in legal trouble. Note to the prison: don't let her have the top bunk, please. If I don't know if she'll go to prison, honestly. I mean, she'll probably do some time in jail, but prison, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, prison or jail, she should not have the top bunk. Because you'll wake up and you'll be like, ugh, what the hell is that? You smell it, you're like, ugh. Real nasty work. WTF, this is absolutely disgusting behavior. Social media is tearing the very fabric of our society apart because this is about as low as you can go. Yeah. Another reason to not rent your house to random strangers on the internet. Yeah, a lot of people who are probably thinking of doing Airbnb to make some extra side money, they're gonna be like, nah, or hell, or even becoming a landlord and owning an apartment building or some condos or something. They're gonna look at this and be like, mm-mm. Oh no, 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 no. Disgusting. I hope that this gross person is put on every do not rent list out there, and that includes hotels. Oh yeah. I don't know if that's a real thing. Is there a do not rent list out there? I know there's the no fly list, for certain individuals, but do not rent, is that a real thing? Y'all let me know in the comments. What kind of demons are inside these people to be this demented? Absolutely wicked, disgusting, and disturbing. Yeah. Oh, but look at that face. So it's I know it wasn't difficult for her to garner up an audience. I mean, look at her. There's gonna be dudes like, oh, she's cute, and she makes videos of her pissing on furniture. Oh yeah, let me get my wallet and just blow this money on her because she deserves it. Yeah, but she got what she deserves. She's in legal trouble, and the simps, well, they won't be seeing any content from her anytime soon. So they're just gonna, well, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna find another chick that does gross out content and just pay her until she comes back or something. But anyways, that's all I got to say about this. Let me know what y'all think about this down below. If you own, for those of you who have Airbnbs that watch my channel, I want y'all to tell your stories of some of the worst clients y'all have had. I want to hear some of the worst, I want to hear horror stories of some of the worst things you've had people rent that you let rent your house out on Airbnb. What happened? I mean, let just let it go. It's a free for all. Let me know what happened in those situations, man. Also, don't forget to hit the link down below to my link tree so you can follow me on other platforms as well as support me directly on this platform via Cash App, PayPal, or even just leaving a super thanks, whichever one you decide to do. I will shout you out in my next video as my way of saying thank you for your contribution because you did not have to do that. And with that being said, please vet very carefully who you rent your homes out to if you're doing an Airbnb. Please, because you don't want this. You don't want to walk in there after they've left and your whole house smells like piss. You don't want that. Be safe out there. Check on your loved ones and peace.